always think of you when spring comes, like it's something in the air at that time. Don't know why, always dream of you when spring comes. It's like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends, stayed in bed till Wednesday, fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that. Couldn't see that.
Hey Geminis, this is Cam and thanks for being on my channel. So let's start right away. As I was meditating on your energy, I saw like a pair of eyes looking back at me. I also saw a dragonfly. In the deck it's 2-2 and it says that truth transcends illusion. For me, the dragonfly represents my grandfather. Maybe an ancestor is around trying to say that they're around you and they're protecting you. I also got the song King of Pain by Sting, and he says there's a black spot on the sun today. Like, he keeps saying there's a black spot on the sun today. So I looked up what is a black spot on the sun. You know, like, I just felt like looking it up, like, is that even a thing? Like, because King of Pain kind of makes me feel like you guys are going through something that's like a really like emo title, King of Pain. And what I found out was the last time that there was a black spot on the sun was November of last year. So November of last year could have been a significant time for some of you, or maybe November of, yeah, I would say November of last year. And it says that there's a black spot on the sun every 11 years. I don't know if the number 11 has something like significant for you guys, but so I have 2-2, 11-11 so far. And then when I was starting the reading, I had 7-4-7-4. So I'm seeing a lot of repetitive numbers. I think Spirit is just trying to say they're with you. And if you see repetitive numbers, that's a sign that they are with you. So if you see 2-2-2, 3-3-3, specifically 2-2 and 1-1s, they're trying to say that they're with you. I don't know what the King of Pain has to do. We're going to get into that when we start pulling cards. Maybe something will resonate. But as I said, King of Pain, my throat kind of felt like in pain, if I want to say that. And I kind of felt, I don't know, like maybe you guys have something to say to someone and it's painful, or maybe someone has something to say to you and it's painful. Something going on with the throat chakra for sure, because as I said that, I felt like very, very weird. And there's just something with music with you guys right now. So maybe music can be really helpful to you guys. I don't know, I just heard music and then I was thinking of music and then I was reading about the sunspots, and then it says that the sun's surface vibrates like music, and I was like, okay, so I'm getting maybe music can be really soothing to you right now, or maybe a way that Spirit can communicate with you is through music. Maybe listening to, you know, some vibrations, like there's some hertz vibrations that, like, if you want to heal, that you can listen to on YouTube. Or maybe just like music in general is the way that you can kind of get yourself out of a funk. And Spirit is just saying, like, go to music. They're going to try to communicate with you. And I guess they're trying to tell you it's not, like, there is no coincidences. Like, if you see 2-2, it's them. If you see 1-1-1-1, it's them. They're trying to say, like, they're there. They're with you. If you hear something in a song that makes you laugh or reminds you of someone from your past, or reminds you of someone who, like, has passed, they want you to know that that's them trying to communicate with you. So that's it for your meditative messages. Okay, Gemini. Mainly what I'm getting with this, like with these cards and so many reversals, is I feel like you took your energy away from a situation. That's what I'm getting. I feel like where there was emotions and intellect, like where there was emotion, you took it away. And where you felt like you were the only one holding something up and you were the only one fighting for something, and putting in work. You know, the bee, there's a bee in this picture, and it's like the honeybee, and you know, bees are hard workers, right? And this person's bleeding and they're still holding this up. And I feel like with the choice card underneath it and it's being reversed, is that you chose, maybe there was like an indecision, or like there was a lack of choice basically. But I feel like this was maybe a past energy where you were, you know, holding something up. This could be past or present, I'm not sure, but I feel like where you were holding something up, you're maybe holding it up and holding, how do I explain this? You're taking all your force and energy and putting time into something, and you're not making a decision about it. Yet you've emotionally kind of left this situation, or you feel like you should emotionally leave. You feel like putting more time and like investment of yourself into this. I mean, look how it's left you. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I'm not sure, but it's like you're bleeding. You're bleeding. It's not like a pretty image, and you're putting all this time and energy into something, and maybe you're waiting for someone else to make this decision for you, when it's something that you should make the decision. It's something that you know. You like intuitively know the decision that you need to make, and you're kind of just waiting there, even though either you've already taken your emotions away, or someone else has already like left the building, and you're still there holding it up, putting all the work in. And with the death and rebirth card in reverse, it's the end of a cycle has come and you're still holding on to it. And that's what I'm seeing with this. And with the Four of Swords, it's like, it's not that time is of the essence, is that it's like, how much longer can you remain with this stress of holding this up and putting this work in? And maybe you are the one emotionally giving and someone is emotionally left, and it's just you holding this up, where this person is not there for you, and you're left to make this choice even though you don't want to make it. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I mean, this card reminds me of Gemini, but it's in reverse. It's like, are you being true to yourself? Are you being true to who you are by not, it's like, I think it's like you feel like you're not, it's not you if you give up on something. It's like, oh, well, I know myself, and I know that I work on things until, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, if this person's emotionally checked out, because when I invest my time into someone, I'm loyal, you know, I'm loyal. Like, I'm not, if this person's checked out, I'll be the 100%, and they can put in the 9 or the 5%, and I'll put in the 95%, because this person's putting 100% energy, and I'm feeling like this other person or whoever, I'm feeling like there's someone putting in no energy and someone putting in all the energy. And that's how it's been for a long time, or that's how it was in the past. And either you've left, it's like two scenarios. Either you've already left the situation and you're coming out of that energy of feeling like I put in all this work and all this time and I still can't seem to move on from the situation. I haven't let this like process go. I have to let go of what was and move forward. Or you're still up there holding on to it because you feel like you're the type of person that will keep working on something just to show how loyal and dedicated you are to this other person. But where is their loyalty and dedication to you? And with the hero, which is a 12, I feel like you have to be your own hero in this situation. I feel like, unfortunately, we all want to believe the things that we want to, when we meet someone, we fill them up, right? That sounds wrong. We fill them up in our heads. We're like, this person's this person's such a good, I don't know, like cook. This person is great at this person lights up my day. Like I love having a text from this person, because if I don't get that text from this person, I feel some sort of way. And it's like, this person is giving you the bare minimum, and I just feel like you're not going to fight for this anymore. Or if you are still fighting for it, you shouldn't be. And that's the message that I'm getting with this. I know it was a little confusing at first, but it finally came out. So if you've made this decision already and you're still going through the death rebirth process where letting go is very hard for you, just know that you're going to get there. With the hero card, I just feel like that's your energy. That's you. That's you. Like, you are the hero. You are everything that you need to be, and you don't need to wait for someone to kind of make this decision for you, or wait for them to just kind of keep you around, because it's better to be around and in someone's energy than to be, alone. No, like, come on, guys. Like, if this person isn't giving you any reciprocation, and this is if it's like a 20-80 situation, I don't know, it's making me upset, because even if at one time this person was giving you 100%, it's what are they currently giving you? Unfortunately, we're not always, we're energy, right? We work with energy, and sometimes we're at a low energy, sometimes we're at a high energy, sometimes we have a lot to give, and sometimes we have nothing to give. And it's like, maybe at one point you and this person were giving 100%, or maybe you've always accepted less than you deserve, but you always fill in that extra, 10, that extra 20% for this person. So instead of it being, like 50-50, it always ends up being that you have to give more, but you're okay with that and you're used to that. And what I see here with this like emotions and intellect card is like, there's a crack here, because there's a faulty foundation. Like, all I keep seeing is like faulty foundations. Like, here this person's cracking, here this is cracking. When it's like a tower, kind of, it's if there's no real foundation, then when you keep building, you can go as high as you want to go. You can keep going. It doesn't matter how many bricks you put on top of it, it's gonna fall eventually. So do you feel better with the fact that, like, knowing that, oh well, I got to like 300 bricks, it went up that high, but it's gonna fall down anyway? It's like, it's like you feel better knowing that you put in 500 bricks and then it fell, than knowing that you put in 5, like, oh, this person only put 5 bricks on and then their wall fell. It's like, why do you feel better knowing that you put 500 bricks on that on that wall that you knew was gonna fall anyway, but you're like, oh, but I put 500, and most people can only put 5. So it's like you're crediting yourself for doing something that most people won't do. But why? Is it because you lack respect for yourself? And I don't mean to, like, I feel like I'm being mean now, but I don't mean to be mean. I just mean, why is that the mentality that you have? And if that is the mentality that you have, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. At the end of the day, we're trying to all grow. We're trying to all, get through this life as best we can. And I just don't want to hear in this reading, I just have like this energy where, like, you're putting in all this work, but for what? It's like, nice for what? For what? Why? What are they giving back? Is the foundation even right? What you don't understand, what you will soon understand, whether you want to or not, this is gonna fall. No matter what, this is gonna fall. So it's like, do you want to get yourself out now and maybe align yourselves with someone who will be the reciprocation that you seek and at the vibe that you are, and then you two can build a foundation that's firm and nice and won't fall and it isn't full of cracks? Or are you going to keep going, through this process of building onto something that you know is going to fall? It's like, for what? I just keep hearing, for what? For what? I don't know. I wish that I had like a nicer message. It's just, I gotta say what I see, unfortunately, and I'm really rooting for you. I feel like maybe you're a little misguided at this time, but maybe this reading will help you. I think, and I don't mean to like point fingers or, be mean. No, I'm like Gemini rising. I love my Geminis, I love all the signs, but it just hurts me to have a reading like this where I feel like someone isn't giving you the other half of what you need. And if you're still there because this person at one point did give you that 50%, it's like, if I asked you today, what percent are they giving you? If it isn't at least 50%, then maybe this reading is for you. And we don't need to like make excuses for people. That's their business. You know what I mean? I feel like you're 100% accountable for your shit. You're like, I'm 100%, you're doing you. Like, you're doing what you need to do. So now you need to evaluate why you feel the need to stay in a like low vibe or non-reciprocal relationship. And I feel like this is good because you hear it from me and you can work on it. There's always like time to work on it. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no pointing fingers. It's like, I'm okay, like I'm aware. I'm asking myself these questions, and if I know this isn't, if I'm telling you that this is gonna fall, then just ask yourself why. And like, love is not a good enough answer. It's not. Because I feel like with your energy, I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling like sad. I'm feeling like mad. I'm not feeling like in a high vibe way. And I feel like it's not your energy. I feel like it's what's become of this relationship that has led you to this state. And only you can take yourself and remove yourself from it. Anyway, let's pull some advice for you guys. We got like super deep. Also, like, if you feel like it's hard for you to let go of the situation, I feel like you're at that point where you realize that through all of this, you saved yourself. You know what I mean? They didn't come here and save you, or they didn't save you by knowing you or being in a relationship with you. You saved yourself. Don't give anyone the credit that is due to yourself. Yeah, it's hard to let go, but I feel like you're gonna 100% get there for the people that already have let go and are just kind of working on, like, who have lost their relationship and are just working on letting go of that, like, one little piece that's left. And for those who are still in a relationship, I know that you're gonna ask yourself these questions and realize that this might not be the best situation for you, and you're gonna think about it, hopefully. Lay a solid foundation, Beaver Spirit 6. That's funny. Is there anything else for Gemini? Oh. I'm not gonna take these. Yeah, lay a solid foundation. I think it's kind of self-explanatory. Lay a solid foundation. I can't. I love when the messages go together. The advice. Oof. She came out right away. Thecla, the prophetess of true power. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my own. Oof. I'm feeling it. I love it. I love it. Anything else? Anything else? No. All right. Guys, I feel like this definitely is hurting, like, your heart. I have green, like Thecla has green eyes, the tiger has green eyes. So definitely dealing with the heart chakra, definitely dealing with, you know, when it says lay a solid foundation, it's, you know, it doesn't even need to be with another person. It can be by yourself. Lay a solid foundation for the relationships to come and just for yourself. I don't even mean like career wise. I'm talking about just, how do I say this, like relationship wise. Like, if you don't start with a solid, I don't want to keep saying the word foundation. I want to see what the book says, because I feel like I've exhausted the word foundation and I want to like get it to you guys another way. 18. I don't know if 18 is significant. Beaver Spirit is here to tell you about a power living within you that is born of spirit, the source from which all life arises. This is the power to establish the sacred connection with the universal consciousness so that you can deliberately co-create the world you desire. Know that it takes work, determination, and sustained effort to co-create and lay a solid foundation for your dreams. If with spirit as your partner, you bring the twigs and branches of your intentions and desires and spread them across the river of time, you'll be amazed at what you can do. You will find that you can even change the direction of the flow of life. You can ensure that your world will be prosperous and purposeful, filled with love and joy, and rich with magic and meaning. That which you desire will come to you and remain sustainably if you build on a sturdy foundation. Keep your intention and energy consistent and deliberate, using all your resources and the energy of this wonderful, productive time. Have faith, for with spirit to co-create with you, your success is assured. Spirit is your partner, helping you along as you change the course of your life in the way your heart desires. Wow. Powerful message, guys. Thecla, I'm going to read it again. I call my power back from all the times and all the places. In all places, I am my own. For all the times, like, forgive yourself for all the times that you gave up your power to someone else. And you left the decision making to someone else. And you left things that you wanted to say, you didn't say them because you wanted to see what someone else would say. Stop. I feel like such an ass. Okay, stop giving away your power. You design your own life. Like, you're the beaver, you lay the twigs. Spirit is going to help you. They're like confirming that they're here to help you. With the dragonfly, your ancestors are there. There's someone there watching over you. with Thekla, she was going to be like killed 2 or 3 times, I think, in her story, and she just called upon spirit and they saved her every single time. I think she was in, you know, an arena with like lions and she was saved from being eaten. I'm telling you, like, she just called upon spirit and they helped her, they saved her. And I feel like if you call upon spirit and ask them for guidance, they can help you with whatever it is that you need help with. If you need help laying a foundation, maybe you have an idea and there's something that you want to work on, then ask them for guidance and they'll help you. If this is about leaving something that you know you should leave, call upon spirit. And if this is about, I just feel like this is about setting your own foundation, setting your own boundaries, and not giving your power away to anyone. You are powerful and you are loved. And you can do this on your own, need be, because you're the hero to your own story.